Wowzers, guys, wowzers, wow, wowee. What is going on here with these amazing summoning banners we have here? There's something to cover, isn't it? What's up, guys? Ronaldo here and welcome. And today I want to go over which of these banners you really should pull for. Is Lust really worth it? Let's see. Who should we summon for? And since we're already on the topic of summoning, I know a lot of you guys are spenders, but if you're spenders, at least spend it right. Use the limited time discount that you have on Smile 1. That's right, they will have another limited time discount on Smile 1 from the 13th of September to the 24th of September, where you can get bonus diamonds, you can get bonus summons, and on top of that they will have that long-term 10% discount in it as well. Link to that will be in the description down below, so make sure to use that, and of course user ID and server ID enter here. So basically you can just copy this. First number is your user ID, second number is going to be your server. With that said, thanks Smile1 and also thanks Watcher of Realms for supporting the channel. But also thanks all of you guys for supporting the channel by watching these videos. I hope I can provide some valuable content for you guys as well. Now let's go over the Iovar. Let's go over the Iovar first. And I think it is a pretty simple yes. If you do not have Carnelian and Iovar, these two are on top of the food chain. Yeah, these two are two heroes that are on top of the food chain. They're gonna gobble everyone up, hunt them down. Make sure to get him. Now, I have Carnelian personally, but I do not have Iovar. So I'm gonna hold out on it because I also have Erica, right? Keep that in mind. But generally speaking, Iovar is amazing, Carnelian is amazing. It is. If you do not have both of them, you're gonna go any day of the week. If you have Iovar and you don't have Carnelian, you can build up pity, risk a little bit. Play with your luck and risk it, but do it at your own expense. Keep that in mind. If you have Carnelian but don't have Iovar, you can also go for Iovar. I personally would say it's risky, but I personally do not do that, and I'm in that position. But I also have Erica. Keep that in mind. Now, with that out of the way, that was a pretty simple one. This is a pretty straightforward banger of a banner, really. If you don't have these heroes, you're gonna go for them any day of the week. The other thing really is gonna be the rerun of these two banners exactly on the same page. They want to make it hard for you guys to decide. They want to make it hard for you guys, right? We have Silas Vierna, the power couple, against Arrogance and Lust, the other power couple, battling it out. Now, I'll be honest here, guys. There's one thing, first off, going for Lust, and that is she is limited, and she's guaranteed after 250 summons. And then there's the other thing with Silas. Now, Kigiri and all the other banners thinking about it, you know what? Screw them. Screw them, we don't know when they're coming, because they don't matter, because these two banners are so good. It's like the Halloween banner, right? If you don't have Halloween and you know the next week's Lust is coming, you don't give a damn. You're gonna pull for the Halloween. And this is the same thing with these two banners as well. You're gonna pull either way. But who are you gonna pull for? That's the big one. So, Lust is limited and guaranteed at 250. Whereas these are just 15x heroes. Now I'll be honest here, there's a lot of hype around Lust, a lot of gapping, a lot of people with purple glasses on when they look at her, falling in love. But man, oh man, guys, Lust is great for end game players. Arrogance is great for everyone, but also more of the end game. Silas Vierna is going to be, for mid and early game players, more valuable. Way more valuable, I'll be honest here. Silas, to this day, is the GOAT in terms of single target damage versatility. Let's put it that way. In terms of versatility, you can use Silas in Guild Boss 3, Gear Rate 3, Gear Rate 2, even Gear Rate 1 for speedruns. For speedruns as well in You can also use him in AMR. You can use him in Void Rift. He's pretty much the GOAT for Void Rift to have in early progression. If you do not have a Silas, you're not going to have that much fun, I'll be honest. And if you do not have a Silas with Vierna, you're not going to have that much fun, because the Vierna bond skill is 100% damage increase for him. It is, yeah, right. All right, there you go. 100% damage increase for your Silas. And on top of that, Silas Awakenings are some of the best as well. It doesn't matter if you get him now and within 2 months get him again. Now, what we have though is a guarantee on Lust at 250, right? And then we have the early and mid game players. Now, early game players and mid game players might be able to do this as well. So I want to go get it out of the way from the beginning. 250, right? Most of you guys, many of you guys, not most of you guys, many of you guys have these 250 saved up in anticipation for Kigiri. And this is amazing here. This is amazing because if you want to decide who should I pull for, should I pull for Silas or Lust, what you can do is you can go for the pity manipulation, right? And possibly get both. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say you have 250 summons, right? At 220 around, you have your guaranteed legend. Then you're gonna be, okay, I'm 190 summons in, or 200, depending on how risky you want to be, right? Let's say you're 200 summons into pity on the Lust banner, right? You have 200 summons. Then you're like, okay, I'm about to get a legendary. You're gonna swap to the Silas banner. You're gonna pull on Silas. You get the guaranteed legendary from pity, and then 50 summons later, you get the guaranteed Lust. This is the most optimal thing to do for everyone. If you can do it, do it. For everyone who doesn't have Vierna and Silas, if you don't have the both of them. Now, what if you cannot do that pity manipulation and just want to decide, should I go for straight up Lust or Silas? So first up, let's say you don't have enough for guaranteed Lust, then Silas Vierna is better. I think Silas and Vierna, to have both of them will just provide you more value overall. In progression especially, Silas is the best hero for progression in the game, probably together with Comet, around that level of play for mid game at least. And also end game, Silas is one of the GOATs of all time for many pieces of content, thanks to his penetration. And if you have Silas but don't have Vierna, you still want to get that Vierna, because her bond skill increases his damage by 100%. That's right, she doubles his damage just cause she can. That's how strong their love is, really. That's admirable, really. And then we have Arrogance Lust. Like I said, I think if you can guarantee, let's say you can guarantee to have Arrogance and Lust, or guarantee to have these two, you want to get these two. Don't hit me with that Lust, these, this. Everyone, I know everyone has their purple glasses on when it comes to Lust. Everyone's like, oh, Lust, this and that. Please, please, guys. Lust A5, really? A5? You know how many thousands of summons you're gonna use to get A5 Lust? That's whale things, right? And A3 is not that big of a difference. Sure, you might be like, okay, I go for A3 now, and I get her A5 in 6 months when she comes again. Maybe she doesn't even come in 6 months again. Okay, sure, that's your decision. But honestly, going for a banner just to get awakenings, that's whale things, I'll be honest. Or really, really endgame things, really. And I'll be honest, just look at this here, right? There are so many players that don't have an A5 Lust that easily get the job done. No Lust in here, no Lust in here. Lust A1, Lust A1, Lust A0, Lust A0, Lust A3. You can get the job done with no Lust at all, even A1. As you can see, you don't really need her awakenings. You just to really get it done, really. They're nice if you're a really endgame player and you are wailing out, and if you have every good unit. But I'll be honest, I'd never pull. Me personally, I never pull for an A5. I think it's whale things. I rather save up for new heroes. I rather have an A0 Lust, but I will also have Kigiri when he comes out. I will also have Baba when he comes out. I will also have Satyrs when he comes out. I'd rather have these units instead of an A5 Lust. Honestly. That's it from my side. Keep that in the back of your mind as well. Make sure to use the pity manipulation. If you don't have enough summons for the guaranteed Lust, go for the Silas banner, I'll be honest here. And of course, a very important bonus tip for you guys, make sure to like and subscribe, because word in the streets is it increases your summoning luck and you might get all 4 of those. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. With that said, I wish you all a blessed day. I'm Ronaldo and I'm out. Peace.